Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Tosses to first. One up, one down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
And a bunt towards third. Bare hand grab, the throw, and they get the out.
Batting first, the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. And that's in there for strike one. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Welcome back. And on the mound here this afternoon, Trevor Williams. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Line drive. Meneses makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. Out to center. That gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even
that ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That's in there. 0-1. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. At the plate, Alex Call. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
Oh, now this ball gets down. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. First pitch just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Into center. Robles has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swinging a foul straight back. And fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle. Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. That takes care of Grisham.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. On to the third inning. And now up for Washington, Riley Adams. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Adams getting the start at catcher. 26 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2017. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Top of the third, no score. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
On the ground, right side. Kim whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's Austin Nola. The pitch. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Fought off foul.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. Xander Bogaerts hits one out. And the Padres take the lead. It's 2-0.
This outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball to left. One down. Manny Machado up to the plate. And that one sliced foul. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jamison Tyone. Abrams tosses to first. Machado out of the play. Juan Soto now grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. As we go to the top of the 4th, up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. That's in there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a tapper. Throw over to Cronenworth. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Lane Thomas. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Call in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Struck out swinging his first time. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So one left. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. Williams back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. Out of here. His 21st of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
On the ground to third. Candelario on to first. That takes care of Grisham. Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Flied out his first time. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Doubled in his first AB. Next pitch is popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Next pitch is popped up. And the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Padres baseball on the show San Diego. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And there's a strike.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Bounce to the right side. Cronenworth takes it himself, and a quick out number 1. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. That is. The right-hander back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Robles makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. In the air out to center. They get the out on Soto. And there's 2 down. And now it's going to be Nelson Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. In the air out towards right center. Robles on the move. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He scores, and they lead by 4. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So the Padres have chased the starter, Patrick Corbin.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
This one in the air, right field. Meneses makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Darvish back to work. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Abrams in his second season, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Couple of hits in a row for him here. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
1 out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter, Lane Thomas. Here's your 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
On a line, base hit. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. In there, and it's 0-1. That one out to right. Cruz under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors. Back here in San Diego. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Into center and a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's going to be Austin Nola. The other way. And there's 2 away. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Base knock center field. Lead runner around second. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Jake Cronenworth. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Kim coming home, and that's going to roll to the wall. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Manny Machado. Out to short. Abrams zips it to first. Machado out of the play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Michael Chavis. Foul ball. 0-1. That one to first. Cronenworth takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next pitch is popped up. Cronenworth under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next one off the plate inside. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Juan Soto. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Rocking it out towards right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Carpenter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Out towards right center field. Meneses settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. That one to first. Chavis takes it to the bag. That's out number 3. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Robert Suarez. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Soto pulls it down, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Line drive, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Thomas around second, headed for third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Jamer Candelario now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Call stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. A new pitcher in the game, Hunter Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Kim stands in here. Tried to hold back his. Swing there, but went around. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Nola, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Slow roller up the middle. On to Chavis. quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one hit to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. Bogaerts retired. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark. Here's Chavis now. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Adams stands in now and watches strike 1. The punch out there. That's his 2nd strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These guys just keep rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.